Today you are going to find out what is the best food farm for your survival world. I have chosen out 5 really popular food items and let's see which is the best food source in terms of hunger and which is the easiest to farm. I'm going to start off with baked potatoes. They give you 5 points of hunger and 6 points of saturation. The more saturation food has, the longer it will keep your belly full. But to farm baked potatoes, you first need to make a potato farm, which is pretty easy to do with 2 villagers. This here is designed by Mysticat and makes you 200 potatoes per hour. And now we want to get baking these potatoes. Adding some furnaces or smokers will do that for us. There still is a small problem. We need fuel for the furnaces, which can be solved by 2 options. We could just use all of our coal supplies or make a bamboo farm, which can be made into an infinite fuel source. That adds another farm we need to build, so not good. But if you want to make baked potatoes automatically, this is what you need to do. Using this fancy 3 farm setup, you will be able to make at least 200 baked potatoes every hour. This might not be the best food source, so let's have a look at cooked chickens. This food item gives you 6 hunger and 7.2 saturation. And as you can see, it already is a bit better. To farm cooked chicken, there are a lot of different farms you can use, but I'm going to use this one, which is made by Exhumavate. This is just really compact and works well, but the biggest downside with chicken farms is the lag that they can produce. By using a ladder or vine inside the chicken area, you can get as many chickens here as you want, and this causes lag. And I don't have any clue how many I got here exactly, but they are producing 30 cooked chicken per hour, which isn't too bad considering it's fully automatic and this small. Just come and collect the ready cooked food. Downside is just the lag that these chickens will make. The next food item is our favorite, the golden carrot. This gives you exactly 6 hunger points and 14.4 saturation, which is way higher than the previous ones. But the farming is a bit harder also. First you need to make a villager carrot farm, so exactly like for the potatoes, but just swap it out for the carrots. Now we got the easy part out of the way. To make gold edible and give the carrots the gold coating, you need exactly 8 gold nuggets. This means if you want to farm these, you need to build a gold farm. Using this simple gold farm design, which makes us 6151 gold nuggets per hour. So dividing that up with the number 8, and it means we could get 770 golden carrots from this gold supply every single hour. And that's way more than we need. The sad part here is that it can't be fully automatic, since you still have to craft the golden carrots manually. Other than that, it also requires you to build 2 different farms, but in return you get a very good food item that will guarantee to keep your stomach full for some time. And we are left with 2 more food types. One is cooked pork chop and the other is steak, but most people prefer steak, so let's first have a look at that. Steak will give you 8 points of hunger and 12.8 points of saturation. But to get steak, we need to kill cows. To make them disappear. And to do that, there is a really simple design by Battles. Here you have 24 cows in a small space, and when you breed them, they will die by the entity gramming. With this, you can get 20 raw beef per breeding session. As you can see, a lot of manual work has to be done to even get the raw beef, but that's not it. You still need to cook the beef, and for that you once again need a lot of fuel to do that. To make this thing actually automated as much as possible, you even need a farm to get fuel. And don't forget the wheat you need for breeding cows. But when you have a wheat farm, you could just make into bread, so the effort here just doesn't seem worth it. And now the last food type, the cooked pork chop. This gives you 8 hunger points and 12.8 saturation points, which is exactly the same as steak. But there is a big difference in how you can farm these. Cooked pork chop can be farmed with the hoglins that live in the nether, and this farm's best location is in the Crimson Forest biome, but actually high above the bedrock nether roof. This farm is ridiculously easy as you can see from here, and it makes you 1700 cooked pork chop per hour. It even cooks the food using lava, which is amazing. This produces most definitely more than anyone will need for their supply of food, and the best part is, it's not even hard to build this farm, just look at how small it is. And now you can see all the food types that we covered in this video, with their hunger points, saturation level, and the farms they require to make them as automatic as possible. I personally don't recommend you to build a cow or chicken farm because their production rates are not very good. But I most definitely recommend you to build the cooked pork chop farm with hoglins because of its simplicity and the hunger and saturation level it gives is really good as well. The golden carrots method is good in case you already have a gold farm and you're looking to put some carrots to good use. We do have a tutorial for this exact hoglin farm and I will leave a link down below. But thanks for watching and happy eating, bye!